This is going to be a first impressions sort of overview or review of the SnapRays Snap Power Guide Light. This was a project on Kickstarter that I backed. I just received this in the mail just within the last hour or two, and I figured it might be nice to show the experience on video. So it was well packaged. It was protected in a cardboard box, and then had a plastic sleeve over it, and then also this clamshell case that makes sure that it's nice and protected. And this is going to be where it is replacing things. We have a full large night light here, and so you can see it looks pretty much identical to a standard plate, with the exception of the sensor at the bottom there and the LED lights on the bottom. It did also come with documentation. I ordered 5 of these, and it came with one instructional book. And it looks pretty simple, and I'll try to even just do this one-handed while we're here. So it should, in theory, be a matter of taking off the old and putting on the new. And obviously, if you guys pick one of these up, I believe these should be available at some point retail. I don't know if they'll do a deal with a distributor or a big box store, or if they'll just sell themselves online. But in the meantime, I'm sure that you can do a Google search. I'll put a link in the description to where you can find this. Okay, and my original plate has been sort of painted onto the wall, so I'm just going to try and pry it off here a little bit without causing much, if any, damage to any piece. And let's see here. Please forgive the shaky camera. There we go. So, depending on when your house has been painted, it may or may not be easy to remove your original plate. So, there those are side by side. And we should be able to just slip this on. And it looks like I have some large screws back here. Okay. In place if we can. Alright, this may be easier with 2 hands, and this may be a byproduct of how my particular outlet is set up, but it's not snapping on quite as easily as they show in the video. But I believe that's because I have these screws on either side that are sticking out quite a bit. So slide right in between those. This is sort of interesting. Alright, let's do a quick little cut and transition and get back to things. Okay, the time of that cut was probably 30 seconds or less. Then I just needed 2 hands to look and focus. It was very easy to put in. And as you can see, I haven't even turned it on yet, and it's already responding well, just to my shadow covering the sensor, not even my finger. So that looks well. It looks like it should be a proper fit, and we're going to do a transition here again so that I can take both hands to make sure this is just fully seated and able to be screwed in properly. Okay, and we are now fully installed. I believe that if I weren't doing this on video and one-handed, it would have taken me 2 minutes or less to do the full swap of taking off the original plate and switching in for the Snap Power. So you can see it looks nice and new. It fits on totally properly. The build quality is great. It's a nice durable plastic. It snapped into place. Operation is working just fine. So overall, based on the first impression, I would definitely recommend this. Now, both of my outlets are free. It's a lot nicer looking than having this sticking out of the wall to bump into and whatnot. It's just a little more elegant and seamless. So that is the Guide Light from Snap Power.